All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to episode. Is this 28? Wow, welcome to episode 28 of Let's Play Open RuneScape Classic, the series where Ironman Theldimar attempts to earn a Cape of Legends without the help of other players and without a quest guide. In today's episode, we're going to be playing through Vampire Slayer, potentially starting Imp Catcher, depending on how much time this takes. But yeah, currently on. Hey, what's up, Spike? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Just going on some questing. In the last session, we played Ernest the Chicken, and it was said that it would take us 100 episodes to do the lever puzzle without a guide, and we did it in 1 hour. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Welcome, Playmo. Happy you're here. That is great. Awesome. That is cool that you're just chilling. I am doing the same thing. Just chilling. Fruber in the chat is Spike in the Twitch chat, in case anyone doesn't put that together. All right. So in this episode, we're going to be taking on quest number 8 out of 50, Vampire Slayer, and the quest, the manual, the RuneScape Classic manual says, starting point Draynor Village, talk to Morgan. It says the people of Draynor Village live in constant terror. Their numbers are dwindling, all due to the foul creature lurking in the manor to the north, known as a vampire. So yeah, that is going to be our quest today. So I need to find Morgan in Draynor Village to kick things off. Yeah, I was really happy that I was able to finish the Ernest the Chicken puzzle in 1 hour of puzzling. It was a little intense, but we figured it out. It was great. Very happy it did not take several streams to knock that one out. Okay, well, here's Morgan. A frightened villager with no H in the word frightened. It's funny. Please help us, bold hero. What's the problem? Our little village has been dreadfully ravaged by an evil vampire. There's hardly any of us left. We need someone to get rid of him once and for good. I tried fighting him. He wouldn't die. Maybe you're not going about it right. I think first you should seek help. I have a friend who is a retired vampire hunter called Dr. Harlow. He may be able to give you some tips. He can normally be found in the Jolly Boar Inn these days. He's a bit of an old soak. Mention his old friend, Morgan. Sure he wouldn't want me to be killed by a vampire. I'll look him up then. Okay. What was this guy's name? Looking for Dr. Harlow. Harlow. Interesting. That's reminiscent of a Stephen King book I read about a vampire once. And he's in the Jolly Boar Inn. Okay, I just want to make sure I understand that. Okay, I want to say that if you're watching the stream, just keep in mind that my goal is to do these quests without a guide and without stream help. So definitely thanks for being here. Try not to spoil anything if you see me just floundering about or going the wrong direction. But anyway, I do not exactly know where the Jolly Boar Inn is. I'm going to start by banking some quest stuff that I don't need anymore. Let's make some room. But I'll look here for an inn, and then I'll go to I'll go to Falador, Varrock, and we'll try to figure out where this inn is. This is a free-to-play quest, so I'm going to assume that the inn is in the free-to-play world. I'm going to guess it's Falador, and I'm just not sure. Oh, Jolly Boar. Wait a second. Jolly Boar might be northeast Varrock. Okay, since we're close to Falador, we'll check there first, but then we'll go to Varrock. There are actually, I think, 2 inns in Varrock, so okay. Let's deposit the closet key. Deposit the spade. We've got this nice little certificate we got from the Shield of Erev. We'll deposit our balls of wool. We don't need shears right now. We've been doing lots of questing. We'll deposit book, bronze dagger, and we'll keep the rest. We got cakes. Oh, we don't need feathers. We don't need this herb. Hopefully that's Guam. Yeah, I guess we'll keep... I don't know. Let's deposit the raw chicken. Okay. So, we've got our melee gear. We've got 4 cakes and some money. We've got a tinderbox with no axe. I guess let's take the hatchet out or the axe out, just in case. I want to cook something out and about. Then yeah, we'll go looking for the Jolly Boar Inn. I need to filter on tools. There we go. Iron axe. Sweet. Solid. We picked this up somewhat errantly in the Varrock sewers. That was interesting. Okay, is there an inn here in Draynor? I don't think there's an inn in Draynor. I don't picture people choosing Draynor as their like relaxation destination, especially with all of the bad things that seem to go on here. Okay, a little side adventure. Just a side adventure. This has nothing to do with the Vampire Slayer quest. I'm gonna get sidetracked just for a second. I really would like to test myself against Black Knight. How about level 29 and he's 46? Okay, we'll save it for another time. Never mind. I really wanna know if I can kill a Black Knight, but we'll go on questing for now. We'll save that for another time. Okay. We've got Ned, Aggie over there is a witch, Morgan wants our help. There's goblins. What is this? There's nothing in this building. This building has a bed. And that's the bank over there? Yeah, that's the extent of Draynor. Okay, so there's no inn in Draynor, and I didn't expect there to be, but just in case, I wanted to make sure. Now, north is to the manor. West should be to Falador. It's really awesome that we have some newbies online. Excited to see that the RSC preservation server is getting some love recently. 15 players online. Let's go. It was 17 the other day, which was pretty cool. I saw it with 16, but someone posted with 17. Emerson, is that RW Emerson 44 on Twitch? That's my guess. Yeah, 3 to 5 hours in tonight or more. Classic represent, yeah. RSC preservation community. Getting at it. This is great. Only 8 of them are me. If only we could keep the capitalization intact. Okay, so even scarier than a Dark Knight is a White Knight. Okay. Let's just scout out Falador a little bit and see if we can find an inn. See, there's some buildings over here that I don't always check out. There's Bob Ross we just passed. Level 3. Huh. So I guess he's a skiller kind of account. That's really cool. I don't know that I've walked around this part of Falador. What in the world is this? Is that down to the Dwarven, like, mines or something? Dwarf. Yeah, that has to be down to the Dwarven mines. Interesting. Okay, I don't know. I don't remember this from Classic. I haven't explored Classic enough, obviously. These are all empty buildings. Is this where, like, player-owned homes were supposed to go? No worries at all. No worries. Working on mine. He plays 3 accounts that I know, mining on them all. That's epic. That's intense. This looks like Bob Ross, Peapod, and Doug Trio. That's good to know. Yeah, I did not know that. That's cool that he's rocking and rolling on 3 different accounts at once. Killing it. This looks like the party room. Climb up ladder, and then there's a downstairs here. I don't know what this is. Let's check it out. This is not the Jolly Boar Inn. We're just kind of exploring at the moment, but that's okay. Ooh, King Scorpion. This is also down to the mines, to some kind of mine. We don't want to get mixed up with the King Scorpion. Not right this second. It is not in the current plans. Thank you so much, Tredden. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was definitely took a bit of time, but that's okay. We did it in about 1 hour of puzzling. I even put my notes up on the stream so that you could see the kind of gibberish. that I was thinking of while the quest was going on. Okay, this is where we came from. We need to come around here. There should be, there's the park. Yeah, it was interesting. I came up with labels for all the different rooms and for all the doors in the different rooms to kind of keep track of what was going on. And it was still a little complex, a little hard. I feel like I kind of stumbled into the answer, if I'm going to be honest with you. Cassie sells shields. Pretty sure. Furnace. Okay, that's cool. Pretty close to a bank. 2 furnaces. Side by side. Bar. Okay, let's see. Is there a sign? Is there a sign? Post. Barmaid. Bank of RuneScape. Yeah, let's... Well, I guess we could see the person. Hi, what ales are you serving? You can have a nice Asgardian ale or a Wizard's Mind Bomb or a Dwarven Stout. Okay, let's go upstairs. I don't think this is it, but we're just going to check it out. Okay, barmaid. There's a barmaid up top, too. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what the name of this inn is, but Dr. Harlow is not hanging out here. Hey, Retro, it's going great. How are you doing? I am just questing today, working on Vampire Slayer at the moment, which I'm pretty stoked about. Working our way towards the 10th quest. That'll be awesome because it'll be like 1/5 of the way to the Cape of Legends, which is the ultimate goal for this character. How have you been, Retro? I feel like odds are the people watching me right now are more than likely in this server right now playing. Taking a bit of a break from RuneScape personally, but good here. No, that's cool. You can't do it all the time. You can't just game and game and game. Sometimes you got to do other things. It's unfortunate, but I feel you. Also, sometimes you get sucked into other games. RuneScape is always there for you. You don't ever quit RuneScape. You just go AFK. What they say, right? So, oh, whoops! I just changed a setting on accident. Yeah. Yeah, like my RuneScape 3 account, I'll go like months without playing and then I'll just grind and grind. Right now I haven't been putting like any RuneScape 3 time in just because I've been really focused on this character specifically. Having different characters with different challenges that you want to focus on too, like you'll drop one character for a bit, pick up another. It's all in the fun of it. Currently fishing in Bar Village. I saw Emerson. I saw you in the chat and I was thinking it was you. I was like, hey, there's an Emerson in the global chat now. I bet you that's Ralph Waldo Emerson from Twitch. That's awesome. Oh, you're in Barbarian Village. I just passed you. Hey. Report abuse, Emerson. JK. Nice, nice. Good luck with your fishing. 22. Solid. Oh, I did not mean to make it look like I'm crying. It looks like I'm crying at you. Oh, that's so funny. Currently fishing in Barbarian Village, and I just like so happened to walk by you. Yep, everyone watching is in the game right now too. That's cool. That's cool. Everyone making their games. It's only noobs. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay attention to who all is Bob Ross. Bob Ross is Peapod and Doug Trio. So if I see those people talking, then I'll know that it's also Bob Ross. It'll be funny if he ever tries to like mess with people like that. Double noobs. Okay, so here we are in Varrock. The southern inn is the Blue Moon Inn. So I'm not even going to check there because I know that's the Blue Moon Inn. I think there is an inn out here to the east and to the north. And I think that's the Jolly Boar Inn. And the only reason I even remember that this inn exists, so I never go over there, is in RuneScape 3 recently they had like this like 20th anniversary quest. And it's kind of like 4 mini quests over a year. And you had to go over to the Jolly Boar Inn quite a few times. Otherwise, I had completely forgotten that it existed. So, and I still could be wrong. It could not be this might not be what I'm thinking of. It's outside the walls in RS3, I'm pretty sure. It might be inside the walls in Classic, but whatever the case, we're just going to come explore this direction. Is Mauritania in Classic? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, that would be crazy. Imagine like someone in Cabbage add Mauritania and a bunch of crazy, scary stuff that wasn't in the RuneScape 2 Mauritania. That'd be fun. Okay, I might just be wandering into nothing over here. What is this? A post? What am I examining posts for? That's one of my favorite examines in Classic. Okay, thief. Bartender, let's go. Anyone who still plays RSC in 2022 has extremely good taste. I definitely agree, items. Agree and love your username. That's hilarious. There's the Black Knight. We could give it a go. Should I give it a go? I don't have... I wish I had a full inventory of cakes, but... At least we found Dr. Harlow. Okay. I may be crazy, but I'm at least going to do 3 hits on the Black Knight. We'll talk to Dr. Harlow first in case we need to run. Okay, talk to Dr. Harlow. Buy me a drink, please. Morgan needs your help. Morgan, you say? His village is being terrorized by a vampire. He wanted me to ask you how I should go about stopping it. Buy me there and then I'll teach you what you need to know. Okay. But this is your friend Morgan we're talking about. Buy us a drink anyway. Oh, and then he's going to run away. Okay. Once again, I'll unpin the XP bar so that I can see the full dialogue. Morgan needs your help. Then I'll say yes. We have plenty of gold. The village is being terrorized by a vampire. Okay, mate. He just wants a beer. I'll just go and buy one. So I need to buy a beer and then talk to him and give him the beer? Oh, there's thread here. That's cool. Half a beer, please. Pint of beer, please. Okay, that'll be 2 coins. You buy a pint of beer. All right. Back to Harlow. Is this just teaching me how to alcohol? Was that the point of this? Drink, please. Morgan needs your help. I want to do that just in case giving him a beer without following that dialogue doesn't meet the mark. There, then I'll teach you what you need to know. Okay. Cheers, matey. Tell me how to kill vampires then. Yes, vampires was very good at killing them once. Where you're going to kill it with a stake. Otherwise, he'll just regenerate. Yes, your killing blow must be done with a stake. I just happen to have one on me. You'll need a hammer to drive it in properly. Stake hammer. It's wise to carry the garlic with you. Weaken somewhat if they can smell garlic. Don't know where you'd find that, though. Remember, even a vampire is dangerous. Even then, a vampire is a dangerous foe. Thank you very much. Did he give me the stake? Yes, he did. So I can get the hammer out of the bank. And then, garlic. I feel like I remember a random farm having garlic. Warning. Proceed with caution. If you go much further north, you'll enter the wilderness. This is a very dangerous area where other players can attack you. The further north you go, the more dangerous it becomes, with the more treasure you'll find. The wilderness and indicator at the bottom right of the screen will show the current level of danger. Oh, I might be thinking of onions. That's very possible. Well, it seems like I didn't have to. Seems like I don't necessarily have to have garlic to kill the vampire. It'll just weaken him. Hey, oh, Kenix. Oh, wow. Sheogorath himself has followed me. That's crazy. I feel truly special. Pretty sure there's only one spot to get garlic. Might be wrong, though. Interesting. Okay. Well, I will search the free-to-play world far and wide for where I might acquire garlic. I actually might go try to fight it once without the garlic and just see what happens. You know, because maybe we can kill it. I don't know. Not quite sure. Hey, Kenix. How is your day going? You're almost, I guess, evening. Is 4:30 evening? I don't know. It's 4:30 here. I don't know that at one point does it transition to evening? That is an interesting thought. Okay, garlic. Oh, and just in case you're not aware watching, my goal for this character is to do my quest without guides and without player hints. Working on audio for the Ocarina of Time PC port. That's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, that's baller. I think I've seen that Discord as well. Um, like the Zelda maybe decompilation Discord, I think, is where that gets worked on. Maybe. I could be remembering incorrectly, but okay. At any rate, next I need to get a hammer out of the. Oh, all I was saying is that if you're watching the stream, just keep in mind that I want to try to stumble around and figure these things out on my own without help from the chat. So feel free to jump in and laugh. Just don't spoil anything for me if you don't mind. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to kill the vampire with just a hammer and a stake, and then if I have to have the garlic, I'll go look for the garlic. It's possible that we won't be able to land hits. Zelda decomp Discord, but the PC port is separate. Ship of Harkinian, that's cool. That is really cool. I actually never finished Ocarina of Time. I need to do a Zelda playthrough. That would be like really cool. Just start playing through all the old games. I have several Zelda games, like the hard copies, like I have for the NES, Super Nintendo. I have Zelda 2. I have. Is it A Link to the Past? No. Please don't tell me where to get garlic. Part of the goal of this is for me to figure out how to do these quests without hints from the chat and without using guides. So, yeah, this is kind of part of the fun for me is wandering around, exploring the game, and seeing where to go, what to do, trying to figure it out. So yes, please don't tell me where to get garlic. Thank you though, I really appreciate it. Yeah, for instance, yesterday I could have just looked up how to do the levers, but I spent an hour on Ernest the Chicken. Theldimar is combat level 29 at the moment, skill total 303. I haven't even touched ranged at all, or magic, or agility, or Herblaw. But Herblaw, it's an interesting reason why I haven't trained that. So I'm playing through the quests in the order that they released. And Druidic Ritual is not until quest 18, so I can't train Herblaw until. Hey, thanks. Yeah, thank you so much. Definitely appreciate you all hanging out with me today. One imp, one bead. Let's go. That's solid. I already have the yellow bead, and Imp Catcher is actually the next quest after Vampire Slayer. So once we... Oh. Hello. Rebelito. That's cool. Man, look at all the people. Are there more people getting online now? Let's see. What does the online list say at the moment? Online list. 15 still at the moment. That's really cool. That's a lot of people on. Yep, Theldimar is total 303, combat 29. RS Historians, RSC videos. Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, I did not mean to attack the goblin. Whatever. Ooh, bronze spear. It's cool. Don't really need that, but why not? Oh yeah, thanks Retro for offering though. I really appreciate that. Super appreciate it. People online is doing a lot better. Yeah, it's been growing. When I first started the series, it was like 4. Oh, someone questing? Yeah. Doing Restless Ghost? That's awesome. Yeah, we just did this. Watching you do it on YouTube. That's so funny. Current Dragon Slay speedrun. Okay, so you're also that person. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome. That's really cool. Nice. 1 day, 15 hour, 15 minutes, 38 seconds. That's hilarious. That is a very funny name for your character. Come across any bots on the wrong server, feel free to report it. Okay. Yeah, so what? Right click, report abuse, right? Yeah, I will keep that in mind. Kenix, are you the person that gets... that's what I wanted to see. Thank you so much for that. 1 day, 13 hours, 57 minutes with this character. That's awesome. The grind has been real. Yeah, Keenix, are you the person that reports go to? Oh, there's onions. This retro, this is exactly what I was thinking of. Do it on Discord. No one reads the in-game reports. Okay, that makes sense. I was curious what happened to the in-game reports. Yeah, onions. This is where I was thinking that I would find garlic. But that's okay. They theoretically go to me, but we don't read it. Yeah, that's good to know. That's very good to know. Okay, so we're almost to Draynor. Garlic. Okay, we're gonna try the fight without garlic, but if I was going to search for garlic, I think I would start from the quest location and just kind of like branch out from there. Yeah, the onions are 100% that's what I was thinking of for garlic. Retro, you were spot on with that guess. Oh, we have inventory room. He's got to die. Thank you so much, Keenix. I appreciate it. Thanks for jumping in the stream. And thanks again for that one fun session with all the craziness. Have a great night. Oh, he's running for me. Nope. Nope, there's no escape for the highwayman. Sorry about it. Bones and a cape. Add it to our bank collection. Highwayman capes. Okay. Anyway, I guess let's head up to the manor. We've got a steak, we've got hammer, we've got plenty of cakes. I don't expect the vampire to be that difficult. I could be wrong. I could be very mistaken, but oh, there are bad trees, I forget. Oh, but I think the bad trees don't happen until I actually get inside. It's very possible that there's garlic inside of the manor. I don't know that that's for a fact, obviously, but that would probably be the first place that I'd look, because I feel like the things that we've needed have been relatively close by, usually, for a lot of these early quests. So, you know, I just feel like it's possible that there's garlic somewhere. I don't remember if I saw... Did I see garlic on the top floor in the last episode? Like over in this corner or anything? No? Go to the top. It sees the garlic appear. Burnt bread. There was nothing in that box, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, let's just scope out how tough this is going to be. I should be able to run from the fight pretty easily. That's one thing I'm counting on, is that I can freely just attempt this fight, and if it doesn't work out, we'll just bail and we'll just go either get more cakes or you know, some garlic. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Take one at Vampire Slayer. The Vampire Slayer's recommendation only mentioned that the garlic would weaken him, so maybe we can take him on in hard mode. Okay. I guess I'll have my prayers open. Let's see, we've got attack and strength. Our options. Okay. All right. Let's search coffin. A vampire jumps out of the coffin. 43. Wow. Does not appear interested in talking. Okay. Well, I guess let's try turning on these two and fighting. Let's go. Losing a prayer every 3.3 seconds. Oh, he hits pretty hard, but we landed a hit. So that's good that we hit at all. He landed a 7? Oh my gosh. Okay, we actually might need garlic. Wow. I can run now, which is good. As long as he doesn't catch me. Yeah, if he's landing 7s, that's not going to be good. Yeah, that's not working. Okay. Well, okay, we need either combat XP or garlic or both. Wow, that's a tough dude. Dang. Okay. So, we're in a massive MMO, and we're looking for garlic. Garlic is a plant, and I was thinking that it would be in a field. That was my guess, but it's possible that it's just like an item on the ground in a building, like maybe like a witch or something would have garlic. I can imagine. We killed that witch and she didn't drop garlic. It could be a drop from certain creatures. That's possible, but typically in RuneScape quests, I feel like either stores sell things. Oh yeah, I forget I have to exit the long way. Stores usually sell the things that you need, or you can find them on the ground, typically in places, or like like for this quest we needed the spade, and so we came over here, we picked up the spade. It's kind of the style that RuneScape usually holds to. So Dr. Harlow mentioned that he doesn't know where to find garlic. It's possible that the intention is not for them to have you wander the world aimlessly. It's possible that there's a clue as to where garlic is. We might need to go back to Morgan and talk to him and see if there's any extra hints about. Yeah, you were D-Slay No One. Yeah, I picked that up from what you said earlier. That's really cool because you were doing a speed run trying to get to Elvarg super quickly. Yeah, I have you added as a friend actually. I need to add you as a friend now. That's really cool. New challenge. Yeah, what are you working on these days? It is really cool. Okay. I'll let my hits recover instead of killing the highwayman again. Let's go talk to Morgan and just poke around, see if we can find garlic. Trying Dragon Slayer again, new method, optimize some things. Wow. Is your username your last time? Like for speedrunning? That's really cool that you're like making characters and trying to like optimize cheese and tomato in that room. That's so cool. That's really cool. Hopefully, I hope you do like a video series once you get it like perfect. That'd be cool. Work on it, please. Hurry. Every day we live in fear of lives. That will be the vampire's next victim. Okay, so that was not too terribly helpful. Okay, if I was going to guess that an onion, not an onion, that a garlic came from anywhere in the game, I would guess that it would be Draynor. There's like a farmer over here or something. Stall. A market stall. Market stall. Market stall. I can't steal from these stalls. No, they're not the kind I can steal from. Miles, Niles, and Giles. What in the world? What in the world is going on here? Welcome to my fish exchange stall. What is a fish exchange stall? Store. You may exchange your fish here. Certificates. Okay, so this is like the cert. This is like a certing service. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And that seems like a pretty important thing for Classic. Who is this? Dark Wizard. Dark Wizard. Okay, I don't really have any leads on garlic other than my expectations that they're like in a building somewhere. That they're probably somewhat close to the questing locations. So far we have the Jolly Boar Inn, we have Draynor, we have Draynor Manor. Those are the places. So why don't I go exploring some of these buildings? And even if we don't find the garlic in a particular place, we're learning more about the game. We're learning more about where things are, who's where, all that good stuff. Yeah, there might be some specific person that sells it. I'm trying to think of the vendor. There's not like a seed stall. There's not like farming in Classic. So Ned does ropes. Morgan didn't have extra information. This room is just like a empty room. What is over here? Leela, I'm pretty sure is from Prince Ali's rescue. Prince Ali, yeah, I think this whole infrastructure here is just for Prince Ali's rescue, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we've got Lady Kelly, Joe. Yeah, pretty sure these are all just Prince Ollie rescue characters. I don't think there was garlic in the Wizard's Tower, but I guess it doesn't hurt to look in the basement again. This is also where we're going to go for our next quest, which will be Imp-Catcher. We'll have to talk to, the manual says, Imp-Catcher, you speak with Wizard Mizgog to kick off Imp-Catcher. So I didn't see garlic in the... Didn't see it in the mansion. Let's go up. There's stuff going on up here. Can I go up further? It's cool. I can actually click on the ladder. Ooh, there's a lesser demon here. Interesting. Dark wizard. There's a dark wizard in the tower. Is this like, are Zamarakians allowed here? Or is this like a prison cell for him? Why is there a dark wizard at the top of the tower? That's a little concerning. And Mizgog is up here? Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on at the tower. I wonder if we're supposed to be skeptical of what goes on here. Because you've also got the skeleton and the skull in the basement that they're playing with. Yeah, no garlic. Anything I can search? Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be here, but I just, you know, when you run out of the possible, you have to search the impossible. It says, like Sherlock Holmes or somebody. I don't know. It's not impossible. Just improbable. Okay. We've done a pretty good search of Draynor, I feel like. I could go back to the manor. I could also go to Varrock and see if there's anything going on in the Jolly Boar Inn that I maybe didn't notice. I could try talking... Aggie is for a different quest. I don't know, will she sell stuff to me? I could try talking to her. Oh, garlic. No, I'm thinking of onions again. I keep getting garlic and onions. I was thinking there was something to do with Aggie and dyes. Waterfall, like the waterfall quest. Yeah, you have to bring her, what, onions, right? To get her to die? You make for me. Turn people between frogs. Battle witch, you can't. What could you make for me? Mostly just make what I find pretty. Sometimes make dye for women's clothes. Brightens the place up. I can make red, yellow, and blue dyes. Would you like some? Nope, not at the moment. Appreciate it, though. Scout out these farms over here. Is there anything interesting? Got wheat. Got potatoes. Farmers. As far as I can tell, you only pickpocket money, not stuff. I don't know for sure that that's true, but there's this little farm here. Is there some NPC I can talk to? Fred the farmer, I don't think, had any dialogue related to finding a garlic. The mill will not have a garlic. Here's the onion farm. This is what I was thinking of when I thought that this is where I could find it. What's also interesting is that, like, I was able to hit the vampire, but, like, he dealt a 7, and I was hitting so little that I think it would take a lot of grinding to get to the point where we could kill it without the garlic, so I really just need to figure out the garlic thing. That's what I'm thinking. We can go try again at the manor later. This is a long shot. It's definitely not going to be it. Let's go talk to the general store. But why not? Why not just, like, look and at least make them prove me that it's not here? Prove to me that it isn't here. Interesting. Yeah, no garlic. They've got the hammer, got a chisel. No garlic. And these people don't have any flavor in their food. Like, what are y'all eating without garlic? But garlic is a pretty common, like, flavor enhancement vegetable. It'd be cool if I wasn't doing the whole I wasn't doing the one quest after another in the order that they released. Um, it'd be interesting to see about like doubling up on quests while I wander. But kind of mentally, we are almost doubling up on quests. Just because I'm really trying to take note of what's going on and where in preparation for future quests. Really want to pay attention. And I'm not always the most observant, which you'll probably, I'm sure you have already realized. There's a farmer over here. Would it just be on the ground? In a building? If it weakens the reason I don't want to explore the mansion too much is just that if it weakens the vampire, I don't think that they would keep garlic in the manor. Unless again it's there just to like help with the quest to make it easier and I'm just wandering for no reason. Which is very possible. Very possible. But it just makes me think that they wouldn't keep garlic there. Why would you keep garlic near you if it weakens you? Man, and Dr. Harlow really said he had no idea where to find garlic, huh? Has to be in the free-to-play world. Because this is a free-to-play quest. And before too long, we'll get into a sticky situation where we won't exactly have that guarantee everywhere we're going, We won't just automatically know that it's in the free-to-play world. Open this chest. There's definitely not going to be garlic here, but just in case this is the spot. Oh, hey, we can like look and see all these other top floors. That's cool. Nothing interesting happens. That is good to know. Let's head back down. Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it. I think that I'm just gonna keep wandering. I think I'll just keep wandering and exploring. It's like picture it like a social experiment. I don't actually care if I ever get the Cave of Legends. I do care, but I care more about like what a reasonable human being could accomplish without the help. That's what I'm curious about. What will it take to do it without the help? That's the goal. I'll tell you, on my RuneScape 3 account, I have done every quest without a guide, with the exception of one, which is where you had to do a gender change and to accomplish the quest, and I never would have thought of it. Would have taken so long. If I get stuck really, really badly, what I'll do is just think about it in my off time, and I'll come back online when I come up with ideas about like where to go next, what to explore. There has to be a way to narrow it down. So they made this game, and you can't expect that people will just tell each other how to do things, but like if you're designing the game for someone to be able to accomplish it, like they've done a pretty good job at leaving these little breadcrumb clues about where to find things. In the Romeo and Juliet quest, there was nothing that told me where the cadaver berries were. I just had to stumble across them. And it was questionable if I ever would. Let's go upstairs. Any garlic here. There's a person. A wizard. I talk to the wizard. So very tired. Leave me to rest. Oh. Just a young wizard. He's just hanging about. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to Dr. Harlow again. Buy me a drink, please. No, you've had enough. He doesn't have any more dialogue for me. Okay, we've got a farmer here. Can farmers drop garlic? Is that a thing that can happen? I don't recall ever. I've killed quite a few farmers and I never saw a Never saw one. I bet you've never heard the word garlic spoken so many times in such a short span of time. Pickpocket you just for fun. Okay, so we've got thieves here. Okay, so the garlic does not seem to be in this building, and that is unfortunate. Okay, so we looked in Draynor. Hey, here's like a what's a construction kind of site in RuneScape 3 too, where you can like get planks and stuff for your construction skill. Okay, where does the game want me to explore next? In Romeo and Juliet, the cadaver berries were nearby, and it was reasonably expected that you would walk by and notice them at some point. So what am I meant to explore or to see an onion? Who am I meant to speak to? What vendor sells? Is there like a produce like vendor somewhere? This is the membership wall, so it's not going to be on the other side of this. At least my scope is narrowed. Oh, what about like, the swamp? If it was RuneScape 3, I'd say I would need to go to like Mauritania or something. Or the Grand Exchange better. That would be definitely a much easier way to this display tea. I think that the RuneScape Classic Plus client is definitely going to help me out, because if I wander by it, I'll see the word kind of like popping up on the ground. That's super useful. Hey, there's items. Hope y'all are having a great day. Just for inspiration, walking by the cadaver berries and red berries that you're expected to stumble upon for the Romeo and Juliet quest, because there was really no help about where to find them. Okay, so in that quest, if I was going to find these berries, I would have had to just notice them by wandering. So what did I not wander around sufficiently, I guess, as to find the goal. The goal item, which is the garlic. What did I not wander around? The manor is the place that I've like spent the least amount of time exploring. Also possible that like Lumbridge or the swamp or somewhere have a garlic. The swamp seems like it could be a pretty reasonable place for it. Y'all were joking that it would take me 100 episodes to finish Ernest the Chicken because of the levers. But like the puzzles where you can eventually solve it, those are hard, but at least there's like a finite amount of time. I don't know, it won't take forever to do the puzzle. And yes, we have a finite like game world, but it's a pretty big one to explore. I think it's going to be things like this. Finding an onion. I think those are the things that are going to kind of stick me more often than just hard puzzles. I mean, like, I've done, like, Temple of Light. How long do the levers take you? Okay, it actually took me 1 hour of time from it was a little over an hour of time from the time I started the lever puzzle. It's about at the 45-minute mark or so in the episode 27. That is on Twitch right now. It'll be on YouTube tomorrow night. It'll air on YouTube. And yeah, it took me a little over an hour, and I actually pulled up my notes, and I stuck my notes on the screen so that y'all can see. I actually think I can, let's see, I can turn the notes back on. Let's see if this shows up. Can you see this? Okay, these are my Ernest the Chicken notes from last night, where I labeled each of the rooms, and I labeled each of the doorways, and I started writing out these, like, given certain levers being on, this was the state of the doors and stuff, and I used that to keep track until I found the answer, which I kind of stumbled into the answer after heuristically like digging my way there. Yeah, I would rather spend the time doing a puzzle than just wandering to find something. But it's actually not the biggest deal. I kind of like just exploring too. I'm sure it's probably like not the most exciting thing to watch, but that's okay. It's more about for me. It's about the experiment. Can it be done? Obviously, it can because at some point I found a garlic when I was younger and I didn't use quest guides. But someone could have just told me where the garlic is. Just because I didn't use quest guides doesn't mean someone didn't. I could have bought a garlic from someone because I wasn't an Iron Man. So that's something that I could have done when I was younger. I might not have wandered, just find a garlic. Also, I would have done this quest on RuneScape too. The locations for things probably are very different. Yeah. Um, that puzzle was hard, but I think like Temple of Light and like Wild, or not Wild Gothic Sleeps, Elemental Workshop. I think those are harder um, puzzles. I'm glad. I'm glad you can find some entertainment there. It's really me just trying to sift through all of the information and just try to make some sense of it to move in the right direction. Like with algorithms and programming and stuff, you just kind of like you just want to get on like graph searches and stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. I think of it like a series of states. Each state is like a node in a graph, and you're trying to find the goal state to win. And you just have to like point yourself in the right direction and keep chugging along. As long as you have some kind of guidance to where you're going, what you're doing, then you have a fighting chance. Okay. Hmm. I was just thinking that maybe like the swamp would have like maybe like Father Gurney somewhere around here. There could be a garlic. I'm like, did I already see a garlic somewhere? And do I need to go rewatch my whole series myself and just see if I stumbled upon a garlic anywhere? Uh, just Lover gloves in his house. Okay. Well, once again, the place that I haven't explored very well is the manor. There's also all the space with like Falador and north of it with like the goblins and stuff, assuming that they're there for goblin diplomacy. I'm pretty sure there are. All those places that I haven't really explored. This is all free to play. There's also the wilderness. Um, I don't know that they would make you go into the wilderness. Let's see. Vampire Slayer. Media must be able to defeat a vampire. Yeah, there's no real hint in the manual about it. Got no tips. Okay. So I guess the next step is to explore the area around the manor. That's that's what I'm thinking. Let's make our way in that direction. I know we wandered through it once, but like I feel like I pretty thoroughly went through like Draynor itself because that's really what I was thinking. I was expecting it to be like on a shelf or something in someone's house in Draynor. But the quest is focusing on the manor. That's like the goal. That's where the final jail guard, the final confrontation happens there. So it would make sense for the garlic to be there from a gaming perspective, but it doesn't make sense from a lore perspective of why would the vampire have garlic. Okay, let's wander around the manor and just see what's going on around here. This is really fun for me, by the way. Like, I personally don't mind just you know just stumbling around. The world looks cool. Like I love RSC's graphics. It's it's charming. I like exploring and seeing new things that I just haven't noticed before. So yeah, this is it's still like chill and fun for me as long as you don't like really pressure yourself like oh my gosh I have to do this or else or like if you don't give yourself like time constraints like like, oh, I'm just wasting my time or something. If you just allow yourself to just chill and enjoy it, then it's really not so bad. Is he aggroed on me? No, he's just running. Barbarians. Yep, we've got the barbarians over here. That's another place that I haven't really looked, but I don't expect. I'm thinking themes here. Like, what places have like a theme that would reasonably lead you to expect there to be a garlic there? Draynor and the Draynor Mansion makes perfect sense. It's got the whole vampire vibe going on, so somebody somewhere is superstitious and has garlic. That's just what I'm thinking. Barbarian Village, I don't know why they would have garlic on them. Don't know why they would. Okay, so it's not just like laying on the ground anywhere out here. I guess we can make another pass into the mansion. I could also go up to like Edgeville. Edgeville's a kind of a scary place. We haven't really explored Edgeville. Edgeville's free to play as well. Okay, I don't want to regret not stepping through here again. I'm going to go ahead and step through one more time. I want to check out the basement, like with a lever puzzle. I think the only item down there was the oil can, but just in case there was a garlic, we'll go ahead and pay attention to that. Yeah, let's just make sure we check all of these areas right now. Web ghosts. Yeah, like, have you ever thought about it? Like, if I had to, if you didn't already know where the garlic was, you know, like, if you didn't have, you know, the internet to tell you, if you just were playing this game solo, for some reason, you had no friends that knew, you're all, you know, you're all trying to figure out where the garlic is for the first time. Like, how would you go about narrowing down the search to figure out the answer? That's what I'm trying to do on my own right now. What am I examining posts for? And yeah, just kind of like talking you through my thoughts as I go. I'm just worried that I'm overlooking something here. This seems like the most likely place for something to get easily overlooked. Open the cupboard. Find nothing. Yeah, are there searchable spaces that I'm like not accounting for? Like people's kitchens. Kitchens are where I would expect to find garlic. For sure. Okay, oil can and nothing else. Yeah, no other items on the bottom. Can I like look around and see anything else? No. Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage. It's not like stuck in the middle somewhere. Skeleton guarding the rubber tube. Okay, we have to exit out of this side. Okay, so it's not in the mansion. Pretty confidently say, like, I don't see anything else that's searchable is the thing. Like, we already checked the very top. It had like burnt bread and ashes. It did not have a garlic. We searched the chest in the last session. It didn't give us anything. It did not give us a garlic. Dr. Harlow says he does not know where he would. Okay. Well, I think with that, just so that it doesn't go too long, I'm going to end this session, take a short break, and then I'm going to come back with another episode. I'll stream again, and I'll call it the Hunt for Garlic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep marching probably north to the Barbarian Village, and Edgeville is going to be the next place that I search. Yeah, the whole stream will be dedicated to finding garlic. Yeah, that'll be it. And then after that, we'll move on to what, Imp Catcher, which will be much more straightforward than Prince Ollie's Rescue. Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be great. Man, I cannot believe that I don't know where to find garlic in RuneScape. Okay, well, yeah, this has been a great session. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. Appreciate you being here. Today's episode, more or less, we kicked off Vampire Slayer and wandered around looking for garlic. That's all of the progress that we made. We've been exploring the game world, kind of learning where things are, learned where the Jolly Boar Inn is, all that good stuff. Slowly but surely, we're improving our knowledge of the game world, which will help us in questing and on this long journey to the Cape of Legends. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining. Hope you have a great night. If you're on Twitch, hopefully I'll see you again in a little bit, and otherwise I'll see you in the next episode.